Hey guys, it's been about a week since we've had our Thor SV34 home. We had a chance to look at it a little bit more. A couple of things we noticed that were missing. There was a little side panel on the door, the passenger door right here. I'll show you guys in a bit. And one of the faux cabinets were missing out in the outside kitchen, so I'll show you guys that in a little bit. But so far we've had a lot of time to review all the amenities this has to offer. We're super excited. We do get to take this out for the first time next week. We're going to be back in Havasu, and we're going to be taking out our side-by-side, so we'll definitely show you guys that as soon as we're done with all the videos and whatnot. So really quick, this coach is sitting on an F550 chassis, and it is 4x4 with the hitch towing capacity of 10,000 pounds. So definitely good for us because we do tow a lot, and that was one of the reasons why we chose to get this, was for the towing capacity, safety, and whatnot. Other than that, I wanted to share with you guys a few things that sold us on this. This is in no way sponsored or anything. We've been trying to upgrade for the last well, we've always expected to upgrade. We started off with the Lance camper on our previous truck was a GMC Duramax, so this is obviously different for GMC, whatever. We're super excited. We're definitely happy with our purchase. So let's show you guys a little bit more around with all the features and whatnot. Okay, so here's the dash, just showing you guys what features the chassis has. So there is a lane keeping system, so that worked great for us. Along with the lane keeping system, if you turn your signals left or right, this is a camera system, so you do get to see your blind spots. So when we were heading back from Arizona to California, it made it super easy to change lanes. So that was super helpful. It's also going to be helpful once we back up and whatnot. We'll definitely show you guys more of the features on the camera when we're hitting the road again. There's the filter monitor, oil, most of the basic stuff. There's dual fuel tanks on this. Those dual fuel tanks are also connected to our Onan generator, so that's great as well. And I believe it's auto, or it reserves a good amount so that you're not using everything on the generator, because we boondock a lot. So that's great because we obviously want to be able to get home. So there's always a reserve to make sure your engine can still run. So that's definitely a great feature. There's also cruise control on this. We did try that on the way home. Again, there is 4x4. There's also, my phone's trying to update and sync right now. There's Android and Apple AutoPlay, so you could use your phone device hands-free while navigating the vehicle. Definitely, you have to use the OEM power cord to get this to work, because if you don't, I had a random one on the way home from Arizona, and it was not detecting the cable. So definitely, if you guys haven't used your OEM, it won't work, or there could be USB cables out there that are not compatible. So just a heads up on there. And this is what I was talking about. When we got there, the dealership did tell us that they were missing a side panel right here. Not a big deal. They did catch it, and they did tell Thor, so they should be sending us one home. It's not a big deal. It's cosmetics. It wasn't obviously a deal breaker for us or nothing like that. So then I'll also show you guys what the other item was missing. Here's the outside. And so there should be like a little faux door here, so you don't see all this stuff in there. And I've seen some of other YouTube videos where it was just a little compartment for a sponge or something. Well, other than that, that's the inside of the chassis. I'll show you guys next how easy it is to install the Mira app on the phone. You can basically control everything on that app, minus the jacks and the slide out. So I'll get that and started, and I'll put that in the video for you guys as well. I'll definitely also give you guys the dealership details where we picked this up at. Great service, by the way. They were super awesome, super friendly, family oriented. Just a great experience purchasing this vehicle, you know, outside of California. Another thing real quick, guys, when you turn on and off the car, there are these sensors that right there. So if you press OK for all sensors to work, it triggers these sensors right up here. So they're like motion sensors. So if somebody is coming from the coach door, an alarm will go off. So that's a pretty cool feature. From the passenger seat, I'm gonna enter into the coach from here. I know this is like a hit or miss between a purchaser, but for us, it's not really that big of a deal, honestly. I'll show you how I get in and out, but for the most part, if it is difficult to step up on this ledge right here to get up and out into the coach, you can also just exit through the doors. So there isn't any nice way to show it, but I'll go in and then I'll sit back down. So it is a little difficult if you're not flexible or nimble. So you just gotta like step up onto this ledge, up and out, and then when you get back in, you gotta just sit back in. So if you're not really flexible, if you have bad knees, it might just be easier for you to exit out through the side doors and enter into the coach. But if we have our little bunk over the cab thing up, I normally grab this too. That's another way to get my balance, but other than that, it's not too much of a hassle for us, but it may be a hassle for, you know, people with knee problems or that are just not nimble enough to maneuver through getting up and down. So honestly, you can just actually exit through the doors and back into the coach. A little air vent right there, AC number 1 and AC number 2 in the back. I also have the slide out closed, by the way, so you can see all my walking room. Is not too bad. There's a kitchen. There's this induction cooktop. I don't know if you guys know this, but I've never worked with an induction cooktop, so it does require magnetic cookware. So just FYI on that if you didn't know. I don't know. And the convection microwave oven. I asked the dealer when we were doing our walkthrough, they just said to make sure if you're using microwave and convection microwave function, don't put any foil or metal. So I'm definitely not going to play with that, but convection, I believe it's fine to bake with your baking pan and whatnot. So once we use it, we'll definitely, you know, tell you guys all about it. There's a kitchen fan up there. The vent opens with this remote on the side right here. So up and down. That's pretty cool because I can't reach that high. I'm only 5'3". So that was awesome. That's actually cool. Oh, so I had this liner laying out. I was actually cutting them and sizing them and putting them into the cabinets. That way on the road, we, you know, our pots and pans aren't moving around so much and clinking and banging on everything, because definitely when you are driving, there's so much noise and so much movement. So I put some up here too. So I just have to cut some more and size it up and finish the rest. So I've got the app downloaded here. Now we're just going to open the app and get it synced into our system here. We're going to hit the scan button. We're going to select that one and make sure that your ID matches up to your system in your little screen inside the camper, the coach. So use the pin that it's giving you in the app or the screen, authenticate, and it should start syncing up. So with this app downloaded, now we can turn on and off the master lights. We can open and close the shade, and that is the shade being that big window up over at the cab bunk, the bunk over the cab. You can control your climate with the furnace, AC, rear. You can also open the fan for the kitchen. This app is so convenient. It pretty much monitors everything in your coach. Here's your fresh gray black, your gas, propane. You can turn on your water pump. You can get the water heater started. It's a tankless water heater, so it doesn't even take that long to start. You can get your generated started, stopped. You can check your batteries. Here's more lighting options for the whole coach. Cargo step awning, got the temperature fan, and here is the the awning control. So again, here's this caution, just read it before operating the awning, confirm, and you can open and extend. And this function is good because you can actually stand outside while opening your awning, just to make sure, if you are in a campground, you're not, opening it and something's in the way and whatnot, just if you happen to be in a tight spot. So that's the app, guys. It's pretty simple to use. It was pretty easy to install. Great feature. Awesome technology in this coach. We're loving it so far.